All right, here we are. It is the day, and right now we're about to do sound check. Everybody's here, we're getting ready, we're excited, and here we go.
There's a lot of follow-up, but I think this helps kind of think through all the rules.
Makes it a little tighter.
Okay. We're going to bump this.
Hi, I'm Pam Davis, and I've been at Clemson for a total of about 13 years, and I'm currently the Senior Director of Strategic Initiatives for the Division of Student Affairs. I've been doing events and programs for the majority of my career, so this is one of my very favorites.
If I need to go out of the Courtside Club, I may go out towards the elevator.
Yeah.
To lemon up.
Yeah.
I love the people here. I think that is what it is for me. Having been a student here, being an alum, I have 2 degrees from Clemson, and I remember my family was here. You know, little John looked a lot different then, and so I look back and just think about the logistical part, because I'm in the event side of it now. But you know, it was still the same. It was just the same feeling of just what an accomplishment, and I was just so proud to now be an alum from this amazing university. There's such a team. Like, I'm just a small piece of it. I just told a new employee in Campus Reservations and Events yesterday, this is the biggest and best team builder you'll ever go through. But it's not just Campus Reservations and Events. It's campus partners, it's community partners that make this happen. Every single person that's there to help make graduation happen is so critical in the process. Commencement happens in May and August and in December. And so for May, usually spring break, we know it's time to get started, at least communication with our campus partners. You know, we work very closely with the Registrar's office. You know, their planning probably starts in advance of that.
Again, I've been the Registrar now at Clemson for just a few months. I started my career there in the early 90s. Didn't know that was going to turn into a career, but kept working in the Registrar's office. So when I graduated Clemson, I didn't want to leave. I actually found a job in the Registrar's office, so that's where my career started. It was wonderful to get to stay here, have the energy and the excitement of the students, to be on campus when the new students come in, to see their excitement about just being on campus and being a student, and that energy that surrounds them every day when you're walking around campus. It's wonderful.
Well, this started yesterday. We had a team here that was meeting with our vendors, such as event rentals, making sure that everything got set up appropriately. And that's a lot of the things you can see, and then a lot of things that maybe are behind the, a little bit behind the scenes. So working with our facilities folks, so coordinating the delivery of lots of different aspects. I think probably the very first thing that happened was they covered the floor. Right now, we've got about to start our sound check to make sure all of our speakers, our vocalists are prepared, our mics are ready. And then we'll be rolling right into our doctoral commencement this afternoon. And then we will reset everything. Tomorrow will be a little bit of a break for us, just making sure we're ready for Thursday and Friday. And that'll be our undergrad and master's commencement ceremonies. I've already mentioned the Registrar's office, obviously, our video services folks. We work with our Alumni Association, the President's office, the Provost's office. I mean, I really could go on and on. It's what I love. I think this is my favorite event because it's such a team across the university. Like, no one department can make it happen. It takes such a huge group of people that come together, and just seamlessly we just fall into our roles and really kind of make this magic happen.
People talk about it being a really busy day for our office, but the reality is it's the best day of the year in our office because we get to celebrate the culmination of what the students have worked on for so long. And we get to celebrate with them. It's a culmination of the work by the advisors, the faculty, the students. Everyone in the institution really contributes to what we're doing today, and it's really just the best day of the year.
Chandler was one of the student event coordinators for the Campus Reservations and Events Department in Student Affairs for about 3 years, which means she coordinated many, many events on campus, working with students And so her attention to detail and her natural ability just to plan events and her organization, and she just excelled in that event planning world. That, of course, carried over to graduation as well. And then when it comes to the logistics and the movement on the floor, our students make it look easy, but there's a lot of planning that goes into that, and Mary Chandler certainly was one of our leaders.
I worked commencement for the first time my sophomore year in May. We're getting thousands and thousands of people coming through, and this is arguably their biggest day of college, so it's on us to make sure everything runs smoothly and all of the little things that we plan beforehand go well.
But then to go on and then graduate right then and put that end of that journey from her Clemson career, but also her time with campus reservations and events, I could just feel how special that was, and I was just so proud of her.